vlog number 5. Second part of the day. I am not happy. I'm not extremely sad. The best part of my day today was taking my son to therapy. The music, the weather, the wind blowing on our faces, that was honestly the best part of the day. Hello. My son's therapist, so he had 2 therapies today. He had a speech one, which I totally love her, and then he has applied behavior analysis called ABA therapy, and that one is 4 hours. In the beginning, it was interesting having someone come alongside me as a single mom and give me tips and strategies and skills to use to help manage my son and his autism. But as time has gone by, I think I'm getting tired of it. I've gotten close with the people. So he has 2 clinicians. He has the one that comes every day, and then he has another who's like a supervisor of the clinician that comes every day. And so the one that comes every day, most times we have his sessions in the home, but it's just getting tiring. Like, I don't want to be stuck in my house for 4 hours straight. So I decided I want to start having sessions outside of the home. And ever since we've been going on more outings, he's changed his way of doing therapy. So now he's taking on this observatory position where he's telling me what to do, and he's not really being supportive. Like, it's not like how it used to be. Like, we went to the park today, and it was so, like, embarrassing. It's not embarrassing, like, it's embarrassing because, like, I have this figure with me and my son. He's, like, kind of, like, off to the side, I guess, observing us. And it's so uncomfortable because he's not doing it in a way that is natural. And so the first time I made a complaint to his supervisor about it, it just got worse. So now when we go to the park, the clinician doesn't talk. The only thing he says is parent training. Tamara, could you do this? Tamara, can you do that? While you just stand there and tell me what to do, you don't even, like, engage with Khalif, really. Like, so this new observatory role out in the community, these are called community outings, it just makes me feel so uncomfortable. Like, it's so weird. You're just literally sitting there, and then he was on his phone. Like, this was the first time I actually seen him just, like, really not really look like you're doing your job. He was literally on his phone 80% of the time. In the beginning, I guess he kind of stood around me while I engaged with Khalif, but he just stood there like an idiot. And it just really made my day feel heavy. Because I tried to be passive about it, and I was like, you're awful quiet today, because he's not a quiet therapist. He's, like, very talkative, no matter what it is that we end up talking about. Sometimes we talk about beer, but today, I just felt like, oh my God, here I am alone again, and now I have this support, but he's just telling me what to do. It's not personal. Like, you're working with a family. We're not patients, guinea pigs. It's just another thing going wrong, going in a way I don't like it. Like, come on, bro. You can't take turns pushing Khalif in the swing, because I went to go grab a bag and I left the clinician, the therapist, whatever the fuck he's gonna be called. I left him with Khalif just to see what he do. I walked away and there was a mom at the park. She said, she chuckled. She said, they're both looking at you, talking about my son and the therapist. Why the fuck is he just looking at me? Why can't he engage with Khalif? Like, so every time we go on an outing, you're just gonna stand there? Like, that is so annoying. Because apparently, if he does anything else than that, he's being Khalif's caregiver. On what way? You don't change his diapers, you don't feed him. So you're being his caregiver by what? Engaging with Khalif? No. And so now I'm like, should I make another complaint? Or is it just gonna get worse? Or maybe I'm just tired of this clinician. He's always been kind of weird. But I always accept weird with open arms. But now he's like being weird and annoyingly awkward. No, purposely awkward. And so that just really made me sad. Like, I feel sad. Ouch! Because I want support. Like, I want a village for my son. I just don't want people from working their day jobs. Because, yeah, the supervisor that Khalif has over his therapy, she's really nice. She answers my calls on the holidays, on the weekends, but still, it all has to be professional. It's just reminding me how I wish I had, like, support. Like, someone I could just hang out with and be there with me for my son. And that's kind of like, ouch, how Khalif's clinician used to be. Now he's just, like, weird. And that's, like, it's kind of, like, embarrassing. It's like, you didn't even have your name tag. And then sometimes when he wears his name tag, I feel like I'm being watched by some kind of mediator for protective services. It's just really uncomfortable. I think I'm just longing for friends. I'm longing for a support system that's here for me all the time. I'm longing for a grandmom. Because my mom is just, she's not the grandmom I wish she would be. I'm longing for some people to just come alongside me and love my child with me. Support him with me. Like single moms, we always have to be so strong. We always have to do all the providing and the nurturing and be graceful all the time, because it's so easy to rush your kids to do everything because the world is not going to wait. But I decided I'm not going to be what my mom was to us. The world is going to wait. I'm not going to just throw my kid into any old childcare. The world is going to wait. I'm not gonna just trust anybody just because I need somebody. No, I'm not doing that to my son. Even if he didn't have autism, I wouldn't just throw him into any fucking daycare. That's what my mom did to me. I remember being in a daycare just full of toys, and we're all just like experimenting freaky stuff on each other because the babysitter's not watching us. That's a thing too. I thought that was normal as a kid. Exploring our bodies with each other. And then I saw a TikTok yesterday about how some children are actually getting their siblings pregnant. Oh my God. No way. That is insane. That's totally off topic, but it's disturbing, but it is what it is. I say to have grace for that whole thing, because they don't know any better. They really don't. I wouldn't even call it assault. I would just say they're children. Yes, they're exploring their bodies with each other, but they don't know any better. There was nobody supervising them, telling them, okay, what you guys are doing. I wouldn't even say that it's bad. I would say that this is not the context. Like, I don't know how you guys found out about this, but however it is, shit, I would even go as far as telling them about the birds and the bees. Shit, how do you approach a situation like that? Two children exploring their bodies with each other. You just gotta take it for what the hell it is and just say, okay, this is something that you do, like, as an adult, and like there's a situation that happens that will make you have a baby. I know you guys might think, oh, this feels great, let's keep doing it with each other, but trust me, one day you're gonna look back and you're gonna wish you listened to me, because it can get awkward, but even if it's too late, you've already experienced it. Like, have grace. Like, for me, one time I got beat because, like, I was under the covers with my best friend. Like, we were just like doing freaky stuff, and my mom beat the hell out of me naked. I mean, I wasn't naked, but like, she beat the hell out of me, stripped me down, and beat me like a slave. But if she would have told me that, okay, this thing that you think is called sex is actually something that you do when you're in love with somebody, when you love, and when you're older, and you want to know why you have to be older, because you also have to think about you can have a baby from doing this. Tell your children about it, because you don't know how mature other children are, and unless you're going to keep your child sheltered, which is not a good idea, you have to be on it. Even if you're just like somewhere walking and there's something on the radio that comes on and it's talking about, everything is sexual now. Talk about the song. Like, there's no topic too mature for a child. They're here already. Some children need to have that sex conversation at 4 or 5 because they already know about it. They have older siblings that tell them about it. Like, just have grace. Like, have grace. I don't know why this conversation came up, but apparently it's for somebody. I'm feeling very spiritual now. Have grace. That's gonna be the title of this vlog, Grace. Sorry, I'm not looking into the camera. I'm just really sad. Talking about it is actually making me feel better. This is a long vlog. Maybe 5 years from now, somebody will look at it. I will, if it's still up here. Issa Rae still got her shit up here on YouTube. But this is my son, Khalif. He has autism. Hi, I'm Tamara. And I am a dirty mom. The reason why I choose dirty over saying messy, I would say because dirt is of the earth. I'm sitting in dirt right now. There's dirt on my floors. There's corners in my house that has dirt. I have a refrigerator full of mold. It's not one that we eat out of, but it's just sitting in the middle of my house because it's an extra fridge and a bunch of water got into it and no one in the house felt like cleaning it up, including myself. But I'm doing the best I can. You know, I'm honestly I'm tired of saying that. I'm just living my life, documenting every moment now that I've officially declared myself as a YouTuber. Sorry, I keep burping. That is so inappropriate, but I'm not gonna edit it out. So I'm gonna miss these moments because I'm sure in the next 10 years I'm gonna be totally different. These moments where I didn't know it was gonna happen, I was so stressed out. Things are gonna change because every day I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna treat this as if it's my personal journal. Because I want to. I don't know what to make for dinner. Oh yeah, I made a giant thing of yak. Great. I hope every single mom up there, you don't give in to the world. Don't let the world tell you what to do as a mom. Trust what your heart is telling you. Don't trust that person if you don't want to. Don't trust anything if you don't want to trust it, because these are your children. God chose you to bring more people into the world. So I believe in you. God does, because you wouldn't be a mom if God didn't think it was necessary. Amen, amen, and amen. Shalom. You guys, have a good day. Wait. Tamara, you have a good day. I see your efforts. I see you're trying, and I'm very proud of you. So, have a good day, Tamara. And I love you.